Wait, it's one of these. Oh, okay. Okay. I'm here, y'all. This is gonna be a dark live because um if you can hear me, let me see. Cause I can't never trust y'all. Let me just click on it myself. Let me see. Is that okay? Hey Cheryl. Hey Chester. Yes, late. Um, I was I don't know. I was in my feelings earlier. I still am. I was in my feelings, and when I be in my feelings, it's best for me not to come on live because I be done cuss somebody out. Yeah, it's only 7 o'clock here in California. It may be late for y'all, but I just ate dinner. So, it's not late. It's not late here, Cali time. And I'm waiting for it to get dark so I can go outside and see Jupiter because I do want to see it because it's supposed to be closer to the Earth than it's been in what I said, like 50 something years since like the 60s. Like you'll be able to see it with the natural eye tonight. And the only thing about trying to see the moon and stars and stuff here in California is at night. This time of year, the fog tends to roll in because we live in the Bay Area and we live so close to the bay that the fog rolls in. And when the fog rolls in, you can't see the sometimes you can't even see the moon because you can like barely see it behind the fog or whatever. So I don't know. If the Lord wants me to see it, He will make it available for me. But I do want to go outside, and I'll probably go after I finish this live because I'm pretty sure it'll be completely dark by then because it's the sun just went down recently, like very recently. So, hey Demona. Hey RJ, I ain't seen you in a minute. Um, the Jacksons of Atlanta is getting a lot of attention. They are a young married couple out of Atlanta who, and I don't want to say fame, but who was getting a lot of attention because the young lady was pregnant with what she was saying was her third set of twins. And it is really rare. It's rare for someone to have a second set of twins. Like she had a set of twin boys, and then she had another set of twin boys, and then she was pregnant again, and they were telling her their subscribers that this was a set of twins also. So this was going to be her third set of twins. This is what they were saying the entire pregnancy. Third set of twins, third set of twins. They out here getting famous off the third set of twins. And then it came time for her to deliver these third set of twins. And it turned out to be one baby. And now everybody is talking about it. But they're not. They're not saying that, they're not saying what happened. They're not saying where the other baby is. They just legit came home from the hospital with one baby. And they act like they don't have to explain this to their subscribers. There's subscribers who have been going on their Amazon wish list, buying them things, probably giving them money and everything, and bam, they only had one baby. One baby. So today they made a video and kind of made it seem like they were going to address, you know, like what happened? What happened to the other baby? Like, did something happen to the baby? Because, people still want to believe in these people. They still want to have faith that these people were not, tricking them from the giddy up. So the name of this video, okay, so they've done two videos. We're not having a third set of twins anymore. Part 2 was the video that I watched today. We already know that you're not having a third set of twins because the baby was already born and it was a single. So the title of the video is stupid because we already know that. You already had the baby. You already brought the baby home from the hospital. You had the baby. One baby. And so people are saying, what happened? What happened to the other baby? Was there ever a twin? Or were you guys just lying from the gate? But why? Why lie? If something happened to one of the twins, and what was weird is when she was giving birth, like they showed her at the hospital and everything, they only had a bassinet for one baby. And people were pointing that out in the video. They didn't have the hospital wasn't the delivery room wasn't set up for twins. It was one bassinet. One bassinet is one baby. So I think they knew from the gate that it was just one baby, but they wanted the attention of the third twin. Honey, clout is a hell of a drug. I never seen the Maz Lee couple. I never saw them. So it looks like, this is what it looks like. It looks like they were trolling their subscribers the whole time. I think the whole time they knew it was just one baby. But they knew that it would make good YouTube if they said that she was pregnant with twins again. Hell yeah, that's going to make good YouTube. You done had 3 sets of twins? But see, they're stupid. Because they should have played it all the way out. And at the end, said that something happened to the twin. But of course, they don't want to, they didn't want to show the baby for privacy reasons. They didn't want to show, they could have played that to the hilt. But they're dumb. You can tell they dumb. They dumb. And they didn't got to this point and don't know what to say. Because this was an 8-minute video. They didn't say anything about the twin. They didn't say anything about the other baby. They just thanked their subscribers for being loyal and for staying with them and for staying beside them and all of that kind of stuff. They did that for 8 minutes. He did his thank yous and then turned it over to the girl and his wife, and she did her thank yous. And of course, they had the new baby. They had the new baby there so you could see the new baby, but that was it. And people are pissed because you have mothers. I saw one lady's video, and I don't want to, she appeared to be in my age group because, plus, she said she was a grandmother and her daughter is like in her 20s. So I'm pretty sure the woman is like close to my age. But anyway, she said she was talking about how devastating it was that her daughter had like lost her baby when the baby was like real small. I don't know if the baby was stillborn or, what happened. But, she was talking about, what it's like for grief when mothers lose small babies. And these people are just like glossing over the fact that they just came home with one baby and they're not saying anything about the other baby. What happened to the other baby? I mean, just come out and say. I mean, but they would have had to have like an elaborate story. And maybe that's what they're trying to do. Maybe they're trying to, come up with this elaborate story that sounds good that people will believe. Maybe that's what they're waiting for. RJ say all these YouTube families are nothing but frauds. I mean, usually when I see YouTube families that put their children in the videos a lot, it's always gonna be a problem. Always. And this couple, their babies have like their own YouTube channel. I think the twins have their own Instagram and everything. So they're like banking on these babies. They're putting everything in these babies. And I'm not even going to get into the fact that the young lady was talking about how tired she is. And the husband is basically like, well, you're going to take care of that baby. I'm not going to be getting up at night helping you with no baby. That's on you, because I'm helping out with the twins during the day. I'm dealing with them while you're dealing with the baby. Sir, these are your children. You're supposed to help out with them. If the mother needs help at night with an infant, you need to get your butt up and help. And people have said that, because I don't watch them. I didn't know nothing about them until no, I take that back. I did see some of their videos like last year. I'm having my second set of twins. But, that didn't pique my interest. I, didn't care about that. I didn't start watching them until, people started doing reaction videos about them. Now, other people's reaction videos, people have been saying things like him, saying stuff like, when is your 6 weeks going to be over, on camera. And this man is supposed to be a minister. And if you go and look at their intro, she is in a bikini. In like a two-piece. I don't know if it's a bikini or a panty and bra set, but it's a matching two-piece. And she has on a bathrobe. And she's in the kitchen. She's heavily pregnant, very pregnant. That's in their intro. Like, this man is not only, pushing the kids, but he's putting his wife out there too for men to look at. Exploiting. That's what he's doing. He's exploiting the children, and exploiting his wife. If you go and look at their, all you have to do is look at the intro. I'm not gonna play it or anything because I heard that they be out here striking people's channels and stuff because a lot of people are talking about them. But if you look at their intro, it's like, why would you even want other men to look at your wife like that? Look at her body. And you're supposed to be a preacher. I don't know any minister that wants the first lady to be seen in a way that would entice other men. That's why when you go to church, the first lady, she normally be buttoned up from the neck down to the knees. Because, she is supposed to be modest. She is the wife of the pastor. But you got your wife out here in a two-piece. Hey, Demona, in a two-piece. On your intro. So I was like, oh, they doing a lot. But I do want... Chester said they thought nobody was going to question them. I don't know why they thought that. As nosy as people are on the internet, and you was doing the whole, we about to have a third set of twins. For you was playing on that for 9 months. Letting the twins paint on the third set of twins. I mean, their whole channel is twin this, baby name, second set of twins, twin this. What is the name of the twins? Twins. The twins picked the third set of twins baby name. And it wasn't a third set of twins. Okay, so 2 weeks ago they said we're not having a third set of twins anymore. 2 weeks ago was the first, we're not having a third set of twins anymore. They didn't explain it in that video either. In the video that they made today, which was the second part to this video, they still didn't explain what happened to the baby. We already know that you're not having a third set of twins because you already, the twin was born just one baby. So I don't know why they keep saying that. Yeah, at this point, Demona, they could be doing anything. They could be. Oh, Chester, no. Because when I first watched the video and I looked at him and he had on them hoochie daddy, you have to go and look at their intro. When I first looked at their intro and he walks into the scene with them hoochie daddy shorts on, I was like, which team is he playing on? Because men will have babies. They don't care about having babies, but they will be on the other team. They will be, they will bat for the other team. Intuitive Chosen One said they keep showing the same video of the kids painting her belly. Showed it again yesterday. I'm gonna have to. Okay, so tonight I'm gonna just watch like a few of their videos so I can kind of get a better feel for this whole situation, because I really don't know. I know they didn't have a third set of twins. I know that. Yes. But he pants are probably going to fit him funny because he's one of those men that have hips. He got that hippie hips, not hippie like 70s hippies, but hips like women hips, but he a man. Because he chunky. Because when he that scene where he's sitting at the kitchen table with his shirt open, I was like, bruh, the cameraman didn't say, let's just close your shirt a little bit. The cameraman didn't tell you to. They should have. But he looked at that and saw his A cups were out. Like all men, there are some men that, just topless. Even though you can go topless, you shouldn't. Some men. And he got biddies or middies. Middies. He got those. Hey KK. Yes, A cups. Because there was something there. Chunky. Chunky. Chunky is cute for like kids and stuff. But chunky it's for it's for like big adults. Cause it's nothing cute. He's not cute. So he chunky. But I don't know. Their family, I mean, the family is getting a lot of attention. A lot. Okay? A lot of reaction channels have picked this. Let me say this. If y'all want to, I know I'm bad for this. I know I am. And today I really don't care. I think Jupiter being too close to the earth has really messed with my emotions today. But let me tell you this. I was watching Our Best Friend, and I'm not going to call her name because I don't want to make her mad. But she was cooking today. And she don't have a stove. So she was cooking everything in the microwave and the air fryer. But let me tell y'all what she was cooking. She was cooking Brussels sprouts. Let me tell you this. Let me tell you this. She made a breakfast bowl. And the breakfast bowl had Italian sausage. There's nothing wrong with Italian sausage. Okay, no, the base of this breakfast bowl was waffle fries. Okay? That was the base. Nothing wrong with that. Then the next layer was egg. Was an egg that she had made in the microwave. So it came out flat. I don't have a problem with that. But this is where it starts to get strange. On top of that egg, she put some chili. Okay? Chili. And then Brussels sprouts. Are y'all following me? And then on the side, she had some cut up onions and bell peppers and sliced tomatoes. I was like, what the? Who is eating that for breakfast? Maybe in California we just different. We just different people. Because who puts chili on eggs? Who puts chili on? Okay, I'm gonna go back and describe this again because you may not have got it. Intuitively, I'm gonna go back and read your comment in a minute. You may not have got it. The base was waffle fries. Okay? So we started out with waffle fries. Then Italian sausage. Eggs. Chili. Chili. What's them other things I said? Them little green things? Tomatoes, bell peppers, onions. I'm like, all of that was in one bowl. And she was like, somebody said Brussels sprouts. She was like, yeah, a while ago, someone told me that eggs and chili go together. And I was saying to myself, who would tell you that? Who told you that? Who told you that eggs and chili go together? Who? Lord, have mercy, Jesus. Okay, I just wanted to share that with y'all. And if you don't believe me, go to her channel. She is cooking. She is cooking this whole disastrous meal in a air fryer and a microwave. Now, I tapped out when she said that she was making a meatloaf in the air fryer. I tapped out, and I that's when I went to wash my hair because that was too much for me. Oh my God. Do you know what my stomach would turn inside out. My my, my stomach started to quiver. I was like, don't worry, sweetheart. That's not coming nowhere near you. My stomach heard all of those ingredients on the TV, and I was like, no, sweetheart, I would never ever treat you like that. Never. Because do you know how long it would probably take my body to digest that mess? That's like 3 or 4 separate, that's breakfast, lunch, and dinner. For one, who the hell is eating Brussels sprouts and chili for breakfast? The waffle fries and eggs, okay, you can do that because, people eat potatoes and eggs. The potatoes and eggs go together. You will always get that at a restaurant. But no one is going to serve Brussels sprouts, eggs, and chili. And then she cut up some tomatoes, some cherry tomatoes, and put them on the side like, yes, this is the icing. You may as well have put some chocolate icing on top of all that shit. I was like, Lord have mercy, Jesus. What is wrong with her? I would have had to drink a whole bottle of Pepto Bismol after that. Why? I don't even know why she did that. I don't know. But anyway, that I just thought of that and had to share that with y'all because I know y'all didn't see it. But unfortunately, I did. Share that with y'all because I. Child, she probably in the bathroom now, tearing that damn bathroom up. Intuitively said, it seems like he's gained more weight during her pregnancy. And he can't stop eating. He don't want her to eat. What? He tries to control everything she does. He used to look like a little nerd. Now, I know he ain't trying to control what she eat, and he out here chunky. Gizmo, what's the matter? Your pain coming back? Huh? You need some medicine? I'll give you some medicine. Gizmo goes back to the vet um tomorrow for his checkup, so y'all say a little prayer for him. I don't know. I thought he was doing. I don't know. He probably doing better because he be up barking at people and stuff. But I think he probably moved around too much today. You about to go get in your crate, okay? I probably shouldn't have let you out. So he goes back to the vet tomorrow. She thought she was, I don't know what she thought she was doing. I really don't. But honey, what's that cook? I don't know. I can't remember none of them cooks, but she ain't them. She definitely ain't them. It's dark outside. You think I can see it now? Can you see it like as soon as the moon come out? Cause it is dark out there now. I should. Oh, I was gonna say. Oh, I should go show it to y'all. But y'all not about to look at my head. I gotta put my hat on. I gotta put on one of them. Yeah, he does control her. In one video, he put his hand around her neck and said it's about control. She's very scared of him. Are they the same age? Are they Are they the same? I wish I ain't gonna say nigga Lord, but I wish somebody would put their hand around my neck. Child, I be out here fighting. Let me put my little let me put my little old lady hat on, and we about to go out here and see if we can see Jupiter. Hold on, let me put on some earrings because I'm out here looking a mess. I'm gonna be like, ooh, almost soon, girl. Is that how you be looking at home? Yes. Shit. When I'm at home, I'm comfortable. I don't be out here trying to look cute when I'm sitting around the house. She 25 and he 26. Oh, well, yeah, they the same age then. I thought they were though. They look the same age. Let me see how I look. Cause we finna go outside and see if we can see this. See if we can see Jupiter. Ooh, Lord. Okay, stay here, Gizmo. Okay, we finna go see. I hope I can see it. Oh, it may not be dark enough yet. Hold on. About to go see. No, it's darker over here than I thought it was. I just walked into the wall. God damn it. Does it have to be pitch black for you to be able to see it? Oh, wait a minute. What they say? You gotta look for the moon. Oh, the moon ain't even out yet. Where's the moon at? No. Oh, the moon must be on the opposite side. Because I think it's on the same side as the moon. Because I don't even see any stars yet. I mean, I see one star, but that's not it. That's a star. Okay. I think I have to wait until, like, I think I have to either go to the front of the house. Are y'all still here? Yeah. Or wait until later when the moon comes on this side of the house. It's not out there yet. I didn't put my hat on for nothing. Oh, shit. Okay. I'm back, Gizmo. Okay. We don't went on a field trip for nothing. Womp, womp. KK leaving? Okay, good night, sweetie. She probably already gone. Demona said, my mother says she can see it. Looks like a bright star with a hazy ring around it. Okay, I probably have to wait until, I think it's too early. I have to wait until um, the moon comes on the opposite side of the house. And I think that's around 9 o'clock. I think I'm a little too early. They had a church in Virginia and a daycare. Yes, someone else said that he says a lot of inappropriate stuff. Chester, what state are you in? The new moon is in Libra. Yeah, but we looking for Jupiter. We looking for Jupiter tonight. Hopefully I can see it. I mean, I have really been in my feelings today. Like, super in my feelings. I mean, a lot of just very, very emotional today. Like, I haven't been crying, but just flooded with emotions and angry emotions. Oh, okay. Is it raining there? Is the weather bad? Because it's clear tonight. I just went out there, so I should be able to see it. It's clear. It doesn't really look like a foggy night. It's pretty clear. But it's still too early, I think. I think I have to wait until about 9 o'clock. But see, I'm the type of person that at 9 o'clock I be done forgot all about it. And no, I'll try to remember. But then hopefully if I just look out the back window, the patio door, I should be able to see it. Yeah, the skies are clear here. But the weather's been really good, but that doesn't matter. It can be foggy. The weather can be really nice and the fog will still roll in. The fog has nothing to do with the weather here in the Bay Area. Because when you live by water, um, the fog, that's what you get. So people are really bracing for that storm uh, that is coming. I heard Peach McIntyre asking people on Facebook earlier today where she could get a generator from. She is in Tampa. This thing is supposed to hit Tampa. Usually, Tampa gets spared, so they are thinking that it is going to actually hit Tampa. That's the only thing about living in Florida. Like, we thought for a brief second that we should look at some houses in Florida. But me and my husband are both Californians. We have never, the only time he has been out of California was when he was in the military. And to live outside of California, I have never in my 58 years lived outside of California. Never. So, um, that's a lot. Like I've never lived outside of Oakland. This is the first time that I have never lived in Oakland. I lived in Oakland 56 years. So this is the first time that I've lived outside of Oakland. And I really feel like when we go back to Oakland for something, I really feel like I'm visiting. And it's not that far from where we are now. Tampa's supposed to get hit hard. Prayers for her and Florida. Yeah, that's what they're saying. That normally Tampa doesn't get hit. So Peach is one person that I watched that's in Florida, and then I watched this other couple, well, family vloggers. They're in Florida, but I think they're in closer to Orlando or either in Orlando because they always going to the park to Disney. I think they live in Orlando. And then I watched this other guy. He must not live in Orlando because he said that they're like putting stuff, over the windows. The He was going to the store. There was no bread. The water was, getting scarce at Sam's Club and some of the other stores and stuff. I'm not really sure what area of Florida that he lives in, but he is also bracing for the storm. I mean, I would love to. I wouldn't mind, but that Florida weather, it rained too much. Like when I be watching people and they be at Disney and it just bust out and start raining and like it's hot but it's raining and then it'll clear up and it'll be cloud. I don't like all that. I'm not used to all that rain and shit. That all that rain and thunder and lightning and stuff that would irk me. Yeah, I don't know. I don't like the weather. That's the only thing that deters me from Florida. Like when I look at Adrian, it doesn't seem like whatever part of Florida that she lives in, the weather seems like it's pretty good. And she hasn't said anything about the storm or anything, but Adrian homeless. So so she don't care. Shit. She just get in her car and drive, I guess. It don't seem like she tripping. I don't know why I'm drinking this hot Sprite. I need to go and get some ice. So yeah, we are definitely praying for the people in Florida, all of Florida, because it's supposed to hit a few places. Like it's gonna make land and probably tear up some stuff. They're expecting this to be a really big storm. So yeah, we are definitely uh, praying for. Is it a tornado? No, it's not a tornado. It's a hurricane, right? Yeah. Florida gets the hurricanes. No, tornado? Hurricane. Ian. Hurricane Ian. So that's what it is. And it has as of an hour ago, it has strengthened to a category 2 storm. So yeah, we are definitely praying for um so it's a tropical storm, but by the time it hits Florida, it's gonna be a hurricane. But we need to also pray for Jamaica and the islands that it hit before it hits Florida. Because these storms don't just they hit other islands too before they make it to Florida. So it looks like it's gonna hit Jamaica. It may hit Jamaica too, and then get to Florida and do some damage. So we gotta pray for everybody in the path of that storm because it looks like this is going to Gizmo. Oh, it looks like this is going to be a big one. Why do you think the JOA are breaking up the situation in parts or views? For views, for money. But they want that money. They know that breaking up Breaking up the story is money. That adds to views until people get sick of it and just stop watching because they know that all of the videos are clickbait. Eventually people are going to get tired of that because they know that they're not going to tell the story. They're doing it for money. Have you spoken on Bishop Whitehead putting his hands on that woman and he's saying Larry Reed gave numerous people the package? I didn't speak on that part of it, but yeah, I did speak on Whitehead and, you know, that situation. I mean, I really think that that lady went there to start some mess with Bishop Whitehead. And sometimes when you go to start some mess, you get some mess. Because the person that she had there with her was filming. I think she went there on purpose to mess with this man. And sometimes, you go looking for shit, you find it. And I think she found it. That whole thing was just weird. Why is you even in this man's church speaking in tongues like that, disrupting his service, talking about the Lord had a message that she was supposed to give the bishop? Then you give him that after the service. You don't interrupt someone's service. Even though Bishop, it looks like, she disrupted his service and he was like, come up here. Why are you doing all that talking or whatever? And then when she went up there, she was like speaking in tongues and, doing the most. And when she went towards his wife and child, he grabbed her. And I don't blame him. I really don't. Now, is Bishop Whitehead messy? Yes. Yes. But people know he messy. They know he messy. So why is you even messing with that man? Why y'all messing with him? You know he messy. And Larry got tested on live and it came back negative. I hate he even had to do that. This bishop is really a joke. When did that happen? When did he get tested on live? I missed that. I don't watch Larry. Larry gets on my nerves. He do too much. He's too much for me. I have a limit. And Larry reaches my limit the majority of times when I try to watch him. And Tasha K jumped in the mess too. I'm like, girl, you the last one that should be jumping in this. You don't see common folks or celebrities carrying on like this. Girl, this is YouTube. People out here hustling. You know what I mean? If you can make, people are making, if they can get enough subscribers, if they can get enough followers, if they can get enough views, you can change your life with the money that you make on YouTube. And people are looking at that. You're talking about people who probably, grew up poor, didn't have much. And I can make some videos and post them on the internet and actually make a check. I don't care that I have to make myself look crazy. Because at the end of the day, our bank account is going to look fat. It's fat. So some of these, all money ain't good money. I agree with you. But some people don't see that. Some people don't see that. All money is good money to them. Especially when you've grown up poor, you've never really had anything, and you've always looked at people with the Mercedes Benz, but you ain't never had one. And then you get a check fat enough to finally get you a Mercedes Benz. Like I watched my granddaughter um hooked me up with this girl, and I have been kind of watching her. This girl is 18 years old, and she drives a 2022 AMG Mercedes. Of course, she live at home with her parents. She don't have, she's not paying any rent or anything, but she's driving a brand new Mercedes Benz off of the money that she makes on YouTube. She has like 1 million subscribers. I'm pretty sure she has over 1 million subscribers. Let me see, because I don't want to lie. Yeah, she has 1.3 million subscribers. She drives a Mercedes Benz. She's 18, either 18 or 19 years old. She's not even 20 years old. And this girl has driven 2 brand new cars off the showroom floor. And she's not even 20 years old. So some of these people look at that money and they're like, I don't care what I got to do. I want it. Chester said, yeah, I feel she went to start something as well. I don't think Larry or King Jive sent her, but still, he shouldn't have touched her. Where was security? Obviously, they ain't got no security. And don't look like they have any ushers either. I mean, he shouldn't have grabbed her by the neck. He could have, like, grabbed her on her arm or something. If he had, like, grabbed her on her arm or something, it wouldn't have looked as bad. But, like, this man was serious. Look, I done already had one incident where somebody didn't came into church and did something crazy and ran up on my wife. And then you come in here and walk towards my... No, girl, I'm going to grab you by your neck. I'd have did the same thing. Tasha says, I'm not paying Cardi B. Tasha is out here begging Chase Bank to freeze her assets. Tasha is like, look, we are in the appeal process. Freeze my assets. I don't know. This is crazy. Tasha was like, you know what? I'm going to leave the States. Tasha's husband probably said, you know what? You are doing too much. I'm going to take you back to Africa so you can get your mind right and chill out for a while, because you about to mess up everything we done built. And that's because Tasha don't know how to keep her mouth shut. She don't know how to shut up. There is money to be made on social media. I'm telling you now. I got monetized on Facebook. Now I ain't making no money, but I got monetized on Facebook. And I just really haven't, cause see, the thing about my Facebook is the majority of people that follow me on Facebook is my Christian friends. Like, and when I say my Christian friends, it is people that have known me since I was a little kid. And I just can't go rogue on my I can't go rogue on my Facebook. I've been able to do whatever I want to do on YouTube because none of my Christian friends follow me here. They, even when I post like certain videos, I share certain videos on YouTube, they don't understand, like, oh, where'd you make that video? And I won't even explain it. I'll be like, oh yeah, I did that on YouTube. But they don't follow me on YouTube. So I don't know. I just haven't like really went all out on Facebook yet. But I'm telling you, it's people making some good money on Facebook because when the Facebook Reels program first uh, got started, like, they were, I don't want to say begging, but they were really out here, do reels, do reels, do reels. And Peach McIntyre made like $35,000 one month on Facebook alone. I'm not even talking about what she made on YouTube. She made $35,000 on Facebook by itself. No, I have not purchased any of her classes, and I probably won't, because the stuff that she is charging people to do, you can figure out for free or watch YouTube videos to figure it out. Because that was how I ended up getting monetized on Facebook, was watching other people's YouTube videos about what was going on Facebook, and I started doing it, and I got invited to the partnership program. I just don't really make enough reels on Facebook to, to really make money there, but there is money to be made on social media. There's definitely money to be made. And there are people who are willing to, basically do anything. Because I be seeing some women who be out here, with showing all of their body and, dancing and doing all kind of stuff on reels and stuff. It's just certain things that I'm just not, I don't know. I'm just, maybe if all of this had happened when I was like in my 30s or something, I would, dang, it's a gnat that keeps flying by my screen. Maybe I would be more, willing to be dancing and doing all kind of crazy stuff. But I ain't doing that shit. You know, all money ain't good money. Plus, I be asking my husband to do stuff with me, and he be like, I ain't doing that. And see, I ain't got nobody to do it with me. I ain't doing it by myself. The peanut gallery is just not for it. He really not. He ain't doing nothing. So it's just me and Gizmo. I mean, Gizmo be getting a lot of views on um Facebook, but since he's been sick, he can't do no videos. So I haven't really been doing anything. Not a whole lot. But yeah, it's money out here. And it's people out here that don't care what they'll do. They will exploit their kids, their bodies, whatever, their mama. Cause have anybody been watching that older lady that she's, I think she has cancer, she's sick. I just don't think that older people, like, people should be making video. And I don't know, she kind of acts like she wants to do the videos and stuff, but when I get old and I get sick and stuff, don't put me on social media. Don't let me drink my Starbucks in peace and not be seen. I know it's one person that I have not seen. Yes, Grandma Holla. One person that I haven't seen in a long time is Batty Winkle. She was like famous on Instagram. Older, I think she like in her 90s. White lady, and she, used to always dress really eclectic and colorful and stuff, but I haven't seen her in a while. So I hope that she's okay. Yeah, I hope Miss Holla, I hope she's okay. I heard that she had um cancer. Oh, and Kevin Stage lost his brother. His brother passed away unexpectedly. And I think he was only 42 years old, I think. Um, so yeah, he passed. I know a couple of years ago he had myeloma. I'm probably pronouncing that incorrectly, but blood cancer. And he did have a stem cell, is it replacement? Whatever that is, that they do when you have cancer. And I thought he had got better. I really did. But yeah, he passed away last week, like either Thursday or Friday. So we sending our prayers to him. Chester said her family pissed me off. Her great granddaughter is so disrespectful, and she was asking them for medicine, saying she was in pain, and they all ignored her. They kept reading super chats and cash apps. See, I don't watch that. I can't watch it. And that's exactly the reason why I don't watch it. I can't watch that. I couldn't sit there and see that. I just couldn't. Mm-mm. He said she funny. Is she the old lady who looked like she been drinking? Who looked like she been drinking? Batty Winkle? Batty is a little old white lady that be wearing like, really cutesy clothes and stuff. I don't want to say they're not age appropriate, but she's always dressed really young for someone I think she was in her 80s when she, was, now she in her 90s. And I think the last time I saw her, she was on a cane and she was standing, but it looked like she was barely standing. So, and I haven't seen her. She hasn't posted anything on her Instagram in like a while. Her family does exploit her at times, it seems. I don't like that at all. I watch the shorts. I can't watch those lives anymore. Yeah, I can't watch it. I cannot. I can't watch their videos because her videos are everywhere. Like they're on Facebook, so I'm pretty sure they're making money on Facebook and they're making money on YouTube. I can't watch that. Yeah, I don't think she's been drinking though. She's sick. She hasn't been drinking. She's an elderly black lady. She's sick. She has cancer. She's just like she's in they have a hospital bed for her at home. Like she's like real sick. Sick, sick. Who else was I supposed to talk about? Our girl Adrian. She's staying with somebody else, one of her friends tonight because she had the Airbnb and I guess it didn't go through because her and these 5011 broken cell phones that she has, I guess the cell phone that didn't register the Airbnb app correctly and the host didn't get paid and they asked her to leave. So thank goodness one of her friends is letting her stay at their house tonight. But she made a video talking about mirroring and twinning. Like she is saying that people who make videos about her, like, the reaction channels, are mirroring her. And I'm like, girl, I don't think any of us, I don't think any people who make reaction videos for Adrian want to be her. There is no way I want to be in a position where I don't know where I'm going to lay my head at night. Where every day I'm trying to figure out where I'm going to lay my head. That alone would drive me crazy. Like seriously drive me crazy. So I don't think anybody in this sector um wants to walk a day in Adrian's shoes. I really don't. Like living on some sleeping, not living, sleeping on a fishing boat or whatever tugboat or whatever kind of boat that was in the middle of nowhere in the waters in Florida, uncomfortable, no bathroom, no shower, no bathtub. Hell no. No. There's I don't think anybody in this sector is attempting to mirror Adrian. No one wants to live the life that you're living. No one is jealous of you. That's what I don't understand. Like some this whole, oh, you're talking about me because you're jealous of me. No, we're talking about you because you're entertaining, not because we're jealous of you. You're entertaining. Like people really can't believe you do half the shit that you do. It's not that we want to be you, or oh child, we are jealous of her booty. Like pictures, like she posted a picture today on her community wall of her butt in some of those cheap stretch pants that you can buy from like the beauty supply. She had on, I guess she done bought her a new pair of stretch pants and a new shirt. And honey, she took a picture of her booty. I was gonna have my husband take a picture of my booty today and put it up on my community wall. Girl, you ain't the only person with a booty. It, all of us got a booty. But she, for whatever reason, someone has told Adrian that her body is bad. Like she is really out here with these 20-year-old girls. Girl, you are 50. You 50 now, girl. Hang it up. You in the same community as me. You in the crochet community. You get 50, you in the crochet community. Okay? You in the crafts. Anchor, you have entered the crochet and craft community at 50. I don't care what you say. You are. Because normally at 50, a woman is, if you not a grandmama, you close to it. I know she don't have no kids. But if she had kids at 50, you at grandma status. Yeah. She is a joke. Them little stretch pants she had on, they sell them at the beauty supply. So you're not doing anything that none of the rest of us can do. I just choose not to purchase outfits from the beauty supply. I, I don't do that. Now when I was in my 20s, I would buy them little too blessed to be stressed t-shirts from the beauty supply or something. But I never bought like outfits from the beauty supply. That's just not that's not my get up. I don't I don't go to those stores where they have like the clothes out on a mannequin out in front of the stores. I don't shop at places like that. I'm not going to go in there. Like my husband, he's so bougie. He hate going to the dollar store. He be like, I hate going in here. Like, you so bougie, you don't even want to go to the dollar store. He be like, no, we can get this stuff from someplace else. Yeah, we can, but it's not $1.25 someplace else though. Why we can't just get it from here? I hate going in there. Okay, well, stay in the car. Cause I love going in the dollar store. He is bougie. Bougie. Oh, DD's? Oh no. You're not gonna catch him in DD's. He will not go in DD's. He will barely go in Ross. He is bougie. It's just certain stores and stuff and certain places that he won't go. He is super bougie. But that's how he grew up. His parents bougie too. I gotta whisper because I don't want them to hear. But yeah, he bougie. He's super bougie. But he didn't grow up like me. Like we grew up totally different. I'm from the hood. He not. I went to school in the hood. He didn't. He went to school with the Caucasian kids. He had Caucasian friends growing up. I didn't. None. It was only one Caucasian family at my high school. It was two sisters and a brother. Esther and Stephen Creston. I can't remember what their other sister's name was. But those were the only white kids at my whole high school. And we had a few Hispanics. Back then, in the 80s, my high school did not have a lot of Hispanic kids. Now, my kids, they went to school with every nationality and race it is. Filipino, every Asian culture, Laotian, what I can't think of all of the Asians, but all of them my kids went to school with. Mexican kids. I don't think there were many white kids, but there were a few. So the times have definitely changed. Do I think Nia Long will take what? How do you pronounce his name? Imama, or something. Take him back. Seems like he caught feelings for the marriage chick. Her and the guy, they weren't married. They were just engaged, right? They were on some long ass engagement, right? That it's not like it was her husband. She probably will. Nah, she may not. Because it was too public. Ain't nothing wrong with being bougie though. I'm bougetto. I am too. I am too. But I'm gonna catch a deal. You know what I mean? Like there are things at DD's. I go to DD's for like their African print dresses and stuff, like house dresses. DD's have the best African print like house dresses. I love their house dresses. So I go to DD's for that. Now there are some places, and some of the best food is always gonna be in the hood. You gonna go to the hood for the barbecue. The hood got the best tacos, like the best Mexican restaurants and stuff. All that's always in the hood. The best fish places, all of that kind of stuff is always gonna be in the hood. The upper class places are, the restaurants are nice and stuff, but if you want that fried fish, you want that catfish, you want that chicken fried a certain way, you got to go to the hood and get that. I thought that they were just the woman he had an affair with was married, but I don't think what's her name then was married. Ime. Oh, Ime. Okay, that makes sense. Ime. I don't think they Nia Long and the dude were married. Well, if he caught feelings for the chick, then she needs to let her have him. I don't understand how you could be engaged to somebody for 9 years or 10 years. Why was she engaged to him for so long? Yeah, they wasn't married. It says partner, not husband. Nia Long and Ime have been in a relationship since 2010 and share a 10-year-old son. The two have been engaged since 2015, but had no plans of getting married. So, no, who knows? Maybe they were in an open relationship and we just don't know who Nia was messing with. She kept her dirt on the under. It seems like Nia has a history of men who ain't poop. And I hate that for her, but I definitely won't judge. She can have any good man of her picking. But see, that's the thing. Men that we think are good, they be poop too. But maybe she poop. But she keep her poop on the under. And maybe they want to stay together and raise their son together. And then when he gets old enough to go to college or whatever, then they can separate. But see, the janky thing is their son is 10 years old. He's old enough now to know what's going on. Because you know, kids is petty. Kids are petty. Do you know that the kids at his school is probably like, oh, I heard your daddy out here cheating on your mama. So, I don't know. 10 years old, they got to sit the child down now and explain to the child what's going on because the mom and daddy done made headlines because daddy can't keep his wiener in his pants. They child old enough to know what's going on. Yeah, kids be talking shit. Kids be at school talking crazy. As a matter of fact, speaking of talking crazy, the I gave my granddaughter the password to the Netflix and she didn't even say thank you. Shoot, you're not even gonna say thank you? Ungrateful. I should change the password. I'm 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 hella pissed. Come on, I was. When? Oh, she's still at school. Oh Lord. She hate her after school program. Girl, you got to deal with it. Um, I just forgot all about y'all. I'm sitting here talking to my granddaughter. Oh, it's only 8:25 here. Oh, well, girl, what you complaining about? Well, well, shoot, ask your dad to pick you up. No, she not there. She was making it seem like she was still there. Which no, she go to a after school program. I was like, you still there? No, she at home. It's 8:26 here. It's still, I don't want to say early, but I mean it's still this basically still early. Maybe on Friday. That's when it makes no sense. You're gonna have to drive back to Oakland and girl, he in Salient. He okay. She typed too much. She getting on my nerves already. Um. So she won. She scored the winning. I don't know what it's called in volleyball. Goal. Is it goal in volleyball? I don't know, child. But whatever it is, she scored it. Okay, Demona. Good night. Okay, you know I don't know how to say. All I know how to say in French is bonjour. You're gonna have to teach me something else. You're gonna have to teach us at least how to say goodbye in French. I'm getting ready to go to y'all. It is darker, but I still don't think that the moon. I don't think the moon comes on the back side until like 9:30 or whatever. Oh, we was coming home from the store. We was coming home from 7-Eleven the other night, me and the peanut gallery. And we pull up in the driveway, right? We didn't pull up in the garage. We just pulled up in the driveway. And when we pulled up in the driveway, a little skunk was like walking by the garage. I was like, "Oh my effing god." But he just like kept walking and just like, "Oh shit," moseyed on along. We was minding his own business and our gate was closed. So he just like walked over by the bushes and I don't know where he went. But I'm like, God damn, a whole skunk. If you don't find you someplace to go, and then after we had saw this skunk, then we had to make sure that when Gizmo came out to use the bathroom, he didn't run up on this dang on skunk. I was like, Lord have mercy. If I had got out that car and me and that skunk, like we had pulled in, and I guess when we pulled in, the skunk saw the au revoir, au revoir. Okay, yeah, I do know a little. Okay, okay, that's it. Okay, you're gonna have to keep reminding me because okay, so let me finish telling you. So I think when we pulled up in the driveway, the skunk saw the headlights and he got spooked. So I was like, oh God, what if he hadn't got scared and he was like, hiding behind the bushes or something and popped out on our butts when we got out the car, I would have had a heart attack. So when I was in junior high school, was I in junior high school? I think so. When I was in junior high school, oh, was I in high school? No, I think I was in junior high school. We had to, I was in this program. Girl, if you don't stop, I was in this program where we did this like, we did this, I don't know what you would call it, but some kids from another school came to our school to stay with us for a week to see what it was like. And then we went to their school and stayed with them for a week to see what it was like. And the kid that I partnered with took French. And so I had to go to like the French class with this kid for like a week. So I did get a little bit of French because I took Spanish in school. So I do know how to say a few things. Bye, girl, bye. So is anybody watching Game of Thrones? Not Game of Thrones. What is it? House of Dragons? Um I'm kind of mad about somebody coming in the house. Sit down. Okay, good. Come here, Gizmo. Go in your house. Ah, go in there. I'm glad you got up. I'm kind of mad about um this new this change of characters. Wait a minute, let me read this first, Chester. Chester said, "What? If my school system had did that, do you know how many fights it would have been? Our schools down here are beefing like gangs. That's why they went out of the school district. It wasn't a kid in our school district. It was a school that was not in our district, that was not in our city. As a matter of fact, we lived in Oakland, and the school that I went to was Albany. They made sure not to do it with any of the schools that were in the same district as us. Because hell yeah, we was funking with all of the other schools. Heavy. Basketball games and stuff were just, we had this whole thing where every school that came to our school for like a basketball game, when you came to our school for a home game, one of the cheerleaders was going to lose their pom poms. One of the cheerleaders from the other team, the visiting team, was going to lose their pom poms. And however we had to get that pom pom is how we had to get it. Because it was, it was a tradition to take the pom pom, and the pom poms would go on top of the gym roof. So there was like this collection of pom poms from all of the other schools on top of the, gym roof, and the other schools knew it. So, the cheerleaders, they would be trying to like stuff their pom poms in their coats. It didn't matter, girl. We was going to snatch you down, fight you, whatever it took to get that pom pom, because they had to do it. It was a tradition. It had got to the point where, the cheerleaders knew they was going to lose. Either you're going to lose the pom pom or you're going to lose half of a. We would tear the pom poms up. It was a war. And these were girls. This was something that the girls did, not the boys. Like the boys would legit be fighting, but the girls would be snatching pom poms and stuff. Like, you know, stuff from other teams. It was crazy. It was crazy. So, yeah, we definitely couldn't go to any of the high schools that we played sports with. None of the high schools in our district. We had to go outside the district for kids that we didn't know. And what they did, these schools outside of the district were mostly white. So the person that and I think they did that on purpose. Like it was, I know them white kids did not want to come to an inner city school. But they had a teacher, they had a teacher shadow, like one of the teachers from my school went as a shadow for me. And then when that kid came to my school, one of his teachers came as a shadow for him. If at any time he felt like it was too much or, he wanted to leave or whatever, he could have told his shadow that he wanted to go. But I mean, it was an interesting experience to, go to another school and see how um of course, it was a lot of similarities, but when you go to like a predominantly white school and you're used to being around predominantly black kids, it was really a culture shock. And that's what they wanted. They wanted they wanted it to be a culture shock. They wanted you to see the difference. It really was interesting. Like the first day, um, the kids were rude. They were standoffish. Like the kids didn't really talk to me. I think we did it for like a week. And by like almost the end of the program, it got better. Because, I had to go to all his classes. I had to do his homework, not his homework, but I had to do homework in his classes like I was in his classes when he came to my school. He had to do the same thing. So it was interesting. It was definitely a culture shock though, because, like we dressed different because like these were really all white kids. We dressed different. My hair was different than theirs. The girls were, like I won't forget that. I won't forget how the girls were looking at me when I would go to the bathroom and stuff. It was a trip. And like when I went home and told my mom like what it was like, she was just like, forget them. Shit, you got picked for the program. And you are just as smart as they are. They are no better than you. So hold your head up high and do what you got to do. It's only a week. And I did it. Yeah, I mean, my the peanut gallery, his high school, like I'm telling you, our lives were totally different. His high school was predominantly white. There were black kids and Filipino kids, but like when I looked at his yearbook is predominantly white. Like we grew up totally different. And meeting him as a teenager, I could tell that he grew up around white kids because he wasn't like the typical black guy in the 80s. He just wasn't. I mean, he still to me has a lot of, he's not He's not hood at all. He is not, I always tell him, you lost your black card years ago. You just don't have it. You never had one. I'm the I'm the ghetto one in this relationship. Yeah, he did. The seriously, um all American family. Mom, dad in the house. His parents are still together. They've been married. The peanut gallery is 57. So I think they've been married 58 years. So yeah, I didn't have that. My father unfortunately passed when I was young. Yeah, and he never lived in the ghetto. He has always lived in a house. I've always lived in an apartment, my whole life growing up. I lived in the projects. And yeah, like our stories are totally different. Like his mama, I'm whispering because I don't want her to hear me. But his mama didn't like me because I lived in the projects. And she knew it. And she didn't want her son. I really don't think she wanted her son messing with somebody in the projects because they had money. Shut up, Chester. I don't be wanting people to hear. I don't, but that's not why. That's not why we. That's not why we broke up when we were teenagers. Um, we broke up because he went in the military and he kind of, you know, things happen. But yeah, we were, when it comes to family and growing up and stuff, we were like complete opposites, total opposites. But it all worked out. It it worked. Chester said the whispering is taking me out. I have to, because I don't want to be. I'm not trying to be mean, but I'm always gonna feel like that. But yeah, I grew up in the projects. One day we gonna drive over there so I can show y'all, cause they still there. The projects that I grew up in are still there. Um, I mean they're not like um Chicago projects. You know, Chicago and some of these other places, they build up. California doesn't. They do have a few in Oakland where I live, but it was only two projects that they built up, like high rise type projects. The majority of the projects here in California, they don't build up, they build out. You may have somebody above you, but it's probably just one person, one family above you. So their projects build out and not up. It's not a lot of high rise projects. So I didn't grow up in a high rise project. It looks just like an apartment area, like, but it's the projects. It's low income housing. Yeah, they look like regular apartments, but it is low income housing, and that's where I grew up. So we're gonna do the next time we go to Oakland. As a matter of fact, we are going to Oakland Saturday. So I'll see if uh we can drive by there because we're actually gonna be not too far from my high school. So I'll see if we can drive by my high school and then drive by where we used to live because we got to go to my granddaughter's volleyball game. And then after her volleyball game, we got to go to my grandson's football game. So we're going to be busy Saturday. So that's it, y'all. It's almost 9 o'clock. I'm going to um I'm gonna go see if the moon is on the opposite side of the house now. It should be. I don't know, child. I don't know what time the moon get over there. The moon is like, girl, leave me alone. Don't worry about where I'm gonna be. And I need to do something with this hair because I wash my hair and um I really didn't know that I had this texture of hair. I don't know what texture I thought I had, but I didn't think it was this one. So when I wash my hair, when it dries, it just like shrinks down to my scalp. It just, just and it's then it takes a lot. Like I legit have to spray it with like some leave-in conditioner or something to like comb through it. I mean, I don't know. My hair, it just, I don't know. I didn't think that I had, this was the texture hair that I had. I thought my hair was like a lot softer and curlier than this, but it's not. And so I washed it and now it is dry and it's just like dried up to my scalp. I don't know, it just does this shrinking thing. And so it has done that. And now I got to wet it. I got to put like a leave-in conditioner in it in order to brush it, in order to like put it in a ponytail. So I got to do that because it's then dried up and then shrunk down to my head. Like it's if you see it, it just looks like a little mini afro. Like if you see it now, you would be like, oh, I know she can't get that in a ponytail. But yeah, if I brush it, it'll go in a ponytail because it's long enough. It just shrinks. It's like shrinky dink. I got shrinky dink hair. So I gotta try to make it come back out so I can put it in a ponytail. Cause I sure can't sleep on this. Okay, y'all. Thank y'all for being here. And I will be talking about that. The Jacksons of Atlanta, I have added them to my list of people that I'm going to be doing reactions. So I'm going to be doing reactions on them and All In with Ari and our favorite girl, Adrian, for sure. So thank you all for being here. Y'all say a prayer. Gizmo has a doctor's appointment in the morning. Well, a vet appointment in the morning. So I love you guys and I appreciate you guys so much. Make sure you thumbs the video up if you didn't already. And I will see you guys tomorrow. And if you can, go outside and look and see if you can see Jupiter. I love you guys. I'll see you later. Bye. I hope this don't make me